is New Zealand. We have 0, Ivy Can Ivy. Number 8 is Sugar Hit. 101, Tough Bickies. 11 is Saunders. 27, Little Yellow Jacket. 321, Maggie Mayhem. 363, Evil Knievel. 38 is Hooley. 4000, Anna Pavova. 44 is Riley. Number 54, Lady Trample. 666, Terra Santana. 79, Axel Rose. 853 is Avenger, and 88 is Mad Honor.
For Team Greece, we have 0030, Leo Leos. 01, Kiki Kuritas. 100, Maluba. Number 2, Diarrhea. 248, Nanipoulos. Number 3, Sarlis. Number 300, Greek Frightening. 314, Amazon. Number 4, Nacho Friend. 45, Fuji. 49, Donna Stunner. 500, Beth Saltz. Number 6, Vino Evil. Number 808, Block Lava. And number 950, Papis Zikopoulos.
And I think we've literally done that as the 5 seconds been called. Excellent work. And lining up on the jam line is a much familiar face for all you roller derby lovers. It is Lady Trample.
Up against Beth Saltz for Team Greece. Beth Saltz out with lead jammer status. Chased down by Lady Trample.
Oh, some beautiful footwork there from Greece. And first points goes to Team Greece.
Looks like Lady Trample stole 4 there as well.
Okay, my apologies indeed. I got so excited.
Stole
talking about points. So we're just going to wait. You know what? We'll wait for the scoreboard to be updated because we don't want to talk rubbish at you. We just want to give you hard facts. So we'll come back in half an hour.
So that first jam was 4-2 in favor of Aotearoa.
Lovely. So now up jamming for Aotearoa is Ivy Can Ivy. And it looks like we're having a little bit of penalty trouble for Greece, I believe it is. Sorry if I do have that incorrect. It is. Greece is Jammer who is going for a little sit down in the penalty box. My apologies, I cannot really see the difference between the jammer and the pivot. Go back to roller derby school, Terry.
Ivy Can Ivy coming through the pack again for another 5, while Greece's jammer, Fuji, is sitting in the penalty box.
Everything goes quiet there as we're watching the offense from Aotearoa. What will they do against that wall of Greece? Get them out the way, get that jammer past, and another batch of points for Ivy Can Ivy.
Ivy Can Ivy and Aotearoa just ending their power jam now as Fuji's back on the track.
And she slips past a lovely wall there. No problem whatsoever, but the jam is called. And we will refrain from doing a points update until we are sure.
But it's going to be a big one.
Are you sure? You built the crowd up now for a big point.
Well, it's going to definitely be double digits. And it looks like 20 up on the board there for Aotearoa to 0 for Team Greece.
Which brings the scores to 24 for Aotearoa and 2 for Greece. Jamming now for Aotearoa is Anna Pavova, and she is going up against, I think that's Nanopoulos.
It is indeed. Both jammers coming out approaching the pack one after another there.
And I think that is 1 point for Aotearoa. 2 points. Oh, Terry, literally go and have a wash of your eyes. Can you wash your eyes? Well, sure you can. If you can, I'm going to go and do it.
We've got Maggie Mayhem up against Beth Saltz.
Beth Saltz back jamming for Greece. We've already seen her on the first jam, I believe it was, but this is the first time that we have seen Maggie Mayhem. Will she be causing points mayhem on the track? Yes, she is. Just trying to like stretch that sentence out.
Lead jammer status again to Aotearoa here with Maggie Mayhem. Beth Saltz still working against a 2-wall of blockers. That's Saunders and Avenger, keeping Greece's jammer in check at the beginning of that lap. Aotearoa calling that one off before Greece had a chance to score again. Another 2-0 jam in favor of Aotearoa. That brings the score to 28-2.
Quite a low scoring couple of jams we've had in this first 5 minutes. We have seen some crazy scores today already, some really low score tight games, and we've seen some crazy runaway games as well. But that is what you get at the Roller Derby World Cup, and what you also get at the Roller Derby World Cup is Axel Rose, lead jammer for Aotearoa, all the way from New Zealand.
Nenipoulos right hot on her tail there, approaching the pack, and again a quick call off by the Aotearoa jammer.
I am loving these hit it and quit it, grab one, grab two, grab three if you can, but that has been a bit cheeky. Call it off, get the points, go back, talk about it some more.
We've got Lady Trample back up.
She's going up against Beth Saltz, so I believe this is like a replay of the first jam.
It is, yes. And Beth Saltz the only jammer who has scored for Team Greece so far in this matchup, and that was in the first jam.
So she is going to be looking to stick some more points on the board for Team Greece. They don't want to go home empty-handed. But Lady Trample has just shown why everybody adores her in roller derby. Straight through, lead jammer, no messing. I am pointing at her like crazy, even though no one can see it.
Star pass there, and Rhea now jamming for Team Greece. Lady Trample coming around through for a full scoring pass there and calls it off. Always smiling, I love that.
Always smiling. I think also, which one of Greece was that? I think it was Greek Frightening. Actually smiled as Lady Trample touched her, as if to say, like, I get to do it, I get to touch one of these great, amazing players. But everyone on Team Greece, you are a great, amazing player as well.
Very true.
Diplomatic roller derby from Terry today.
Ivy Conivy now on the jam line for Aotearoa against Block Lava for Greece.
Confusing us there as they swapped over which side they were lining up on, but Aotearoa have got lead jammer once more, which I believe it means Team Greece have not scored yet since that first jam where Beth Saltz stole a couple of points away.
Greece also has yet to get a lead jammer status in this matchup.
But we've still got over 20 minutes to go of this fast-paced game. What has been fantastic with these short games today is that literally anything has been and can happen.
And that is Block Lava going to the box for a forearm penalty.
Which means that Aotearoa have got the jamming track to themselves, but they do have two blockers in the penalty box. So Greece are going to be wanting to dig in deep and showing that they have got some tough walls to stop Aotearoa bashing through.
Ivy Conivy is making short work of that pack advantage for Greece, though. She gets through for another 5 points.
And it looks like we have got almost all of Aotearoa back on the track now. So they have done very well to contain this power jam down.
Block Lava looking for some help there, but Greece now needs to reform a wall at the back of the pack as Ivy Conivy is approaching quickly. And she's through for another full set of 5.
Some lovely offense there from Tough Bickies, which is probably one of my favorite skate names that I've heard today. Just opening up that inside for her.
And another power jam as Block Lava goes back to the box for Team Greece.
And I think it's safe to say that Team Aotearoa are going to make the most of this power jam once more.
And another 5 points on the board for Team Aotearoa. That's a 30-point jam for Ivy Canivy.
Wow, she is going to be pleased with that. Just as I am pleased to read you a couple of our sponsors while we've got a few seconds. We are happy to be sponsored today by Fifth Blocker Skates. Skater owned and operated since 2011. And also we are sponsored by Double Threat Skates. Expert advice from experienced staff. Head over to doubleskates.co.uk, or if you're here, I don't know why you could hear me if you're here, pop over to their booth and say hello.
And that's Anna Pavey-over with lead jammer status there for Team Aotearoa. Block Lava coming out of the box for Greece now. She's stuck at the back of the pack as Anna Pavey-over goes through for 5.
A lovely offense there from Greece, getting Block Lava through the pack. They're going to be looking to try and make the most out of having her back on the track.
And again, another quick pass through there for Anna Pavey-over, picking up another 4. Meanwhile, Block Lava getting recycled to the back of the pack. Big hits there by Aotearoa blockers.
Oh, some lovely matrix style moves there from, she's got Pavey written on her back, so that's what we can call her. From Pavey, as she got past all of Greece to score some more points.
Meanwhile, there has been a star pass on Team Greece. That is Nani
I would love it to try and help you here. Let's call her Nani. We are sorry. Nani Polopoulos. We would do our best to learn your name in much more detail.
Aotearoa. Yep. Jamming for Team Greece now.
And now we've learned how to say her name. She's got lead jammer. The powers that we have. She is the only jammer on the track at the moment. My apologies.
Not lead jammer, but on a power jam, as Anna Pavey-over is in the penalty box now.
Along with her pivot as well. So Aotearoa have had a little bit of penalty trouble, and Greece, God bless them, are making the most of it.
Absolutely. That's another 5 points up for Maniopoulos.
Let's call her Manny. I'm sure she will be Nanny with that. I'm sure she'll be fine.
She is putting up a lot of points here for Greece in this jam.
But Pavey was out of the box and she saw that inside. It wasn't even free, but she said, I'm going to take that. And take that she did, as Aotearoa have put a couple more points on the board thanks to that quick moves.
So that was a 16 to 19 point jam in favor of Team Greece. That's Team Greece's first scoring passes. Scoring jam.
Points.
Let's
go with points. Let's keep it simple.
Those are the first points scored by Team Greece since jam number 1. And Aotearoa at 80, Team Greece at 21 now.
And this is jam number 9 for you stat fans or people who cannot see the scoreboard.
Aotearoa with lead jammer status once again. That's Maggie Mayhem out there.
And Bath Salts is doing all she can at the front of the pack. She has only got one more blocker to get past, but she is being called off for a back block and an insubordination, I think, for not leaving the track quick enough.
Yes, that's
so she is going to sit down for an old school 1 minute.
So that leaves Maggie Mayhem and Aotearoa on a full 1 minute power jam now.
And this jam has got over 1 minute left, so I am pretty confident that they are going to start racking up some points, but I would also really love to see Greece's dynamite defense here holding her back.
And Greece, look at that.
Yeah, look at my derby wish come true. Some beautiful defense there from Greece, really making it tough here for Maggie to make the most out of this power jam. This is what we like to see, teams to-in and throw-in, doing good, doing not so good, but doing good again. I'm getting excited. I'm doing hand movements that no one can see.
And Maggie putting another 5 points up there. Fighting now against a 2-wall of Greek blockers up at the top. That's Fuji and Amazon. Maggie putting up another 5. And Beth Salt's now out of the box, star in hand, looking for the pass. And that that is a successful power jam for Greece to Amazon. Aotearoa now over the century marker. That's 104 to 21 in favor of Aotearoa.
Do you know what we call that in English roller derby? Slapping the century. If you get over 100 points, you've slapped the century and you can playfully give someone next to you a little slap. I say English roller derby, it's literally just me who says it, but as the only English person at this table, it's now English roller derby. Everyone in England is like, shut up, Jerry, we don't want that. What we do want is some sponsors. So I will tell you about Roller Derby Elite. Level up your game. Roller Derby Elite. Our boots are like pillows for your feet. Oh, that sounds nice. Make your mum proud by Roller Derby Elite. Roller Derby Elite are the proud sponsor of Team USA Roller Derby. And Roller Derby Elite are the brand that invented the sport. Wow, you can't ask for more than that, can you?
That's some pedigree there.
I know, yeah, like, good on you.
So Team Greece now with a team timeout. Again, you'll notice the clock is not stopping with these half-hour games.
Can't stop time.
No stopping of the time for team timeouts or for official reviews. So we will keep counting down. We are halfway through this matchup. It is 15 minutes left, and that was not your whistle.
Oh, rookie error, boys and girls, rookie error.
Axel Rose just jumping the gun a little bit there. Jumping the whistle, I guess I should say.
Jumping the gun works because of Guns N' Roses. See, you could have got a pun in there. Ah. You left it wide open. Right, back to serious roller derby now. Stop with my puns. I say that, I can't find my sheets.
Axel Rose up against Nanny. And Nanny, lead jammer. That is the first lead jammer status for Greece in this matchup.
That's what we want to see. I was slightly distracted there by Greece's #1 cheerleader in the corner wearing a white morph suit and a blue bikini. Who wouldn't be distracted by that?
And
4 points, I believe that is for Greece. I'm going to get this wrong again, aren't I?
I think it's 3. 3 points for Greece, none for Aotearoa. So first jam that they've been held scoreless in. So great work there by Greece. Capitalize on those points and call it off quickly.
Now we have Amazon versus Lady Trample on the jam line. Two strong athletic ladies, but who will be lead? It is, of course, Lady Trample, but Amazon is having none of it. She is battling her way past the last New Zealand blocker at the front of the pack, and she is round, and she is going to be wanting to score.
That was sugar hit with some nice blocking by Aotearoa, trying to hold Amazon back. Lady Trample checks in with the bench, but keeps skating.
And I think there Amazon will have scored herself a little collection of points to take back to Greece. She'll be pleased with that after that start.
Lady Trample not calling the jam off.
Well, don't forget with these crazy half an hour games, it is all about points. So maybe she's just trying to get more points.
She was in the lead there, so hoping to grab. She does. She grabs another 2 for Aotearoa.
But it looks like she also grabbed a penalty, unfortunately. I think that was a back block given to her just in the dying seconds of that jam. So, yep, points in the bag, but also a little sit down.
So that's going to give Greece a power start here in jam number 12.
And just before that power starts happen, we are going to have a quick team timeout for Team Aotearoa, so I can tell you all about Pivot Star. Looking for athletic wear to help kickstart the season? Then head over to the Pivot Star stall or website for that special World Cup flash sale. Okay, that's probably not on the website. You do need to come in for that. Everything you need at prices to suit you. Alternative, athletic and awesome. Become part of the Pivot Star family, proudly sponsoring Team Wales. Uniforms to suit styles and to suit everyone. Pivot Star UK is here for you. Top quality derby wear with flawless design. Tops, tanks, shorts, leggings and our world famous hoodies alongside stylish uniforms which are sub-laminated. Visit the Pivot Star store today for alternative, athletic, awesome stuff. I added stuff in myself.
clock still counting down. We've got 11 minutes and 20 seconds now. Team Greece on the power start, and that is Nanny back out jamming for Greece.
I'm excited to see what Greece do with this power start. Literally everybody started rolling from the get-go, but Aotearoa are really digging in a strong wall here with the blockers that they have on track.
Aotearoa trying to run away there and keep the pack in front of the jammer, but Greece has managed to now slow it down and is providing the offense needed to spring Nanny out of the pack.
That was some fantastic work there from Ria at the front of the pack. Your pivot number 2 there, really squeezing Aotearoa in so that their jammer could smooth sail past them. I would give her a high five if I was that jammer.
A very, very smart blocking play there by Tara Santana for Aotearoa. Jumps back, forcing the cut call on Nanny, the Greek blocker, and leaving Lady Trample with a power jam. So that is going to be, that's dangerous right there.
I mean, she's dangerous jamming. You don't need to give her a power jam to make her any more dangerous. But the crowd are much enjoying seeing her fancy footwork for sure, as much as we're also enjoying seeing Greece doing their best to hold her down. I got excited then. I don't really know why. I should calm down.
Lady Trample putting up another 5. Coming around to looking to pick up another 5 more. Oh, and we 5 on the board for Greece.
Greece are, carefully getting a few more points here, because points differentiation will be needed when it comes to literally the end of the day.
Wonderful spin there by Nanny, picking up another 9 points. Now she's not lead jammer because she went to the box, but she has gotten lead jammer twice, and those are the only 2 leads for Team Greece so far. So definitely one to watch here.
And it looks like at the end of that jam, we will be starting the next jam, jam number 13. Ooh, unlucky for some, as we've got 2 blockers apiece in the penalty box.
Very small pack to start this next jam.
But it still evens, so it's just the same.
Score now 41 for Team Greece, 124 for Team Aotearoa.
And we have, it is number 0, Ivy Kanivi, out of the blocks for Team Aotearoa, like a rat up a drain pipe. I hope that sentence makes sense in every language that's listening to this. She is straight through, but hot on her heels. Absolutely no doubt is Amazon for Team Greece. But it is Ivy Kanivi who is through to grab more points.
Amazon being recycled to the back of the pack by the Aotearoa blockers there. She almost held on to it, but didn't quite manage to stay in bounds. Ivy Kanivi coming through again.
Beautiful offense work there from Aotearoa, meaning that she literally had lanes 1 and 2 all to herself to run up and grab the points.
Amazon heading to the penalty box, leaving Ivy Kanivi with a power jam.
And with over a minute of this jam to go, that is dangerous because she is racing around this track. She is gobbling up points like a hungry caterpillar. Again, I hope that makes sense in whatever country you've listened to this in.
Ivy Kanivi just staying in on the inside line there.
And
puts up another 5. We do have a cut call.
So we do have 2 of Greece having a little sit down in the penalty box, unfortunately. But Amazon, the jammer, is still on track. She's hurtling herself around the track, grabbing a few more points where she can. But Aotearoa do call off that jam because they can. That is the joy of being lead.
That is the joy of being lead. Another huge jam for Aotearoa. That's 28 points. Second highest jam we've had so far in this game. Greece putting 4 points on the board there, bringing their score up to 45. Did you know that by age 14, girls are dropping out of sports at twice the rate of boys? We think roller derby can help change that stat. Learn more at girlsontrackfoundation.org.
And talking about younger people playing roller derby, I believe on our last day here at the Roller Derby World Cup, we will have a junior game as well. So, show that to the kids, get them involved.
Anna Pavey over up against Nanny, jammer on jammer. Nanny just jumps over an Aotearoa blocker to get herself free of the pack.
Fantastic offense there from Tara, and she literally just created a space that was never going to be there, but she owned it. She made that space. Fantastic offense. I could watch it all day. I'm sad that there's only 5 minutes left of this game to watch such fantastic offense.
We do have Beth Saltz back out jamming now for Team Greece.
Going up against Maggie Mayhem. And we have one blocker apiece in the penalty box. So it's just like before, where it's even for everyone.
Oh, Maggie Mayhem making short work of that, takes the wide open outside line. Greece looking for a star pass. Drops the helmet cover there. Still looking for that. Oh, and she is out.
Yeah, Maggie Mayhem almost taking a little knee there, like old school start. Those of you old enough to remember will loll along with me. But she's back up, but she is lead. She's at the back, so she could call and control the game. She could go and grab some more points. It's not for us to say.
And that's Kiki Kuritas, who took the star for Team Greece, but unfortunately did not have a chance to score any points before jam was called.
Yep, Maggie Mayhem was the lead jammer there, so she is allowed to shut up shop when she feels like it.
Axel Rose now on the line against Amazon.
Sorry, my attention was just being pulled over to the penalty box. I do think we've had a foul out, so we've had a little switch room in the penalty box. I will confirm that with you as soon as I can, and we will go back to what's happening on track, where we see Axel Rose at the back of the pack, and we see, I think that's Amazon again, at the front.
Some really good blocking by Sanders out there for Aotearoa. And Little Yellow Jacket pulling Amazon to the back of the pack as Axel Rose just continues to run laps on this jam.
Amazon there taking off the helmet cover, but now she's put it back on. I think she's decided she likes jamming. Tara going for a sit down in the penalty box, joining the Aotearoa pivot.
Axel Rose tries to call it off before Amazon could get into the pack, but Amazon was just too quick, takes the inside line to put 4 up on the board for Team Greece.
But that does mean that Team Greece will be able to start this jam, unless anything crazy happens in the next 10 seconds, will be able to start this jam with a full complement of players, whereas Team Aotearoa have 1 jammer and 2 blockers. A bit like when you have got a practice session and no one turns up. But it looks like, I think a timeout has been called. Lovely, so while we're having a timeout, I can tell you all about Sucker Punch Skate Shop. It's actually an official review, even better. As Europe's original Derby-owned and devoted skate shop, Sucker Punch is dedicated to helping you with honest advice to find exactly what you need and more. I'm excited for what the and more is. Our technical know-how and expertise is unrivaled, as is our availability of your favourite gear and the fast shipping we offer throughout Europe. Visit us at suckerpunchskateshop.com. Oh, there's a lot of words for me to get out. Now, as I said earlier, we have got an official review. Who called the official review?
Greece did.
Greece did. Thank you, everyone around me who just looked at me like I'm an idiot. We do not know why Greece called that official review, and of course when we have that information we will relay it to you. But let's not forget, while this information is being discussed by our fantastic officials in the middle, the clock is ever ticking. The sands of time are leaving us.
We have just over a minute and a half left. Official review.
Still kind of going on. The officials have taken their spaces back on their designated places on the track. And it looks like our alternate official will be running over to tell us what happened very shortly.
So we've got Lady Trample up against Nanny on the jam line. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Lady Trample taking the inside line. Nanny tries to follow her and almost makes it. Splitting the Aotearoa defense at the front of the pack. Just 2 blockers out there for Aotearoa, so Nanny able to get out.
But Lady Trample does not need any blockers. She was straight through the grease wall like a hot knife through butter. Big hit there by Papapalopoulos, but she, sorry I mispronounced that really badly, but she went out of the track as well, which meant Lady Trample could jump back on, and she's through for some more points. Checks in with the bench, but it looks like they want to keep running this jam.
Nanny putting another 4 points on the board there for Team Greece, like a pinball through the pack, bouncing around between the Aotearoa blockers.
That was Papa Zikopoulos. I do apologise for mispronunciation.
And Lady Trample checking in with the bench does call that off after being recycled by Team Greece.
And that is the whistle. So we have an unofficial score of Team Greece with 57 and Team Aotearoa from New Zealand with 189. But it is unofficial, so anything could happen. But I think it's safe to say that the team in black and white have taken the win. They'll be very pleased with that. Similarly, I think from Greece will be very pleased with the point score that they've put up today. Don't forget, some of these games are not your usual seeding matchings. We will have some high scores and some lower scores.
And Greece really did rally at the end there. The first, 7 jams, they scored 2 points, and then they put up 57 in the next 9. So
it just goes to show you cannot discredit any team. Literally that 30 minutes will be jam-packed of points, offense, defense, and roller derby stuff.
Thank you for tuning in here at the Roller Derby World Cup 2018 in sunny Manchester.
Yeah, it might be sunny outside. We don't know. We're stuck inside. It snowed yesterday, but it could be sunny today. We are waffling on because the unofficial score is still showing. We want to wait till the official score is here so we can give that to you. Because as you can tell, especially for me, I am ever the professional.
In the meantime, I will say goodbye as C3P Ho.
And I will say goodbye, except I will say the official score in a second. I've been very cherry. I'll probably be taken outside now and told off. But it's been absolute my pleasure to bring this game to you this afternoon. Stay tuned because we've still got about 10, 15 more games. And most of you in England will be clocking off work now, although I'm sure not much work has happened today. And you can enjoy those games in your leisure wear because work has finished. And as I was waffling on, thank you everybody. The final score has been confirmed. Team Greece with 59, Team Aotearoa 189. Thank you and good afternoon.